Hello YouTube, it is Random here from Young One Reviews and now my new community channel, Hawker Gaming. I am here to give you a gameplay demo of Star Trek Online's free-to-play beta. Alright, let's get jumped in. I will go with an engineering officer and we'll go next. So the game is at the moment a pay-to-play game published by what used to be Atari. Now the developers Cryptic Studios have been bought by a Perfect World, I believe. And so the game's scheduled to go free-to-play in 10 days, give or take, depending on when I actually upload this video. So let's go with... what species should we go with? Let's go with Bajoran. Why not? There we go with Bajoran. May as well go female. Alright, now we're going to choose our traits. There are ones which are set for your species, so the Bajoran required traits. I'm going to go with... I'm going to take... what soldier do? That's pretty good. Lucky, critical chance. I might take that, put it on peak health. Alright, we'll go next. We'll just do a random... some of these are pretty bad. The game's customization is really good. If you've played Champions Online, you'll know how good the customization is. None of these are coming out very well, so let's go with a preset. Hold on, I'll just go back and I'll show you all the sliders and options you have for creating your character. We'll go to body. Let's go with... sure, we'll just go with the base. As you can see with the bodies, you can change stances. So it'll be crazy. Go with that one. And bust size, you know. All that good MMO stuff. Customize your outfit. We'll go with... have they got a start? No, we'll go with that. We'll just pick a random name. Random actually no. We'll call the ship the USS Hawker. Alright. Play now. So yes, the game originally launched roughly 2 years ago. It hasn't been that successful. Obviously with Atari dropping the developer. And I have no idea what is happening here. Welcome. No, I'll play from here. I'll go through the tutorial. Prelude to a crisis. Alright, I will shut up during this opening. Actually, there's no point in that, you probably can't hear it anyway. I'm sure somebody else will have a video on about that on YouTube. Alright, engineering ensigns report to me. I will report to you as soon as I can move. Ah yes, thank you. Thank you, close that. Get over here and give me a status report. Status. Give report. The Borg are attacking Captain Taggart needs all hands battle stations. Need you to go to the bridge. So we'll go to here. Leave engineering. Attention, this is Captain speaking, all hands battle stations. What is he, half Klingon? Alright. We'll head up to the turbo lift. Just click that. Alright. As you can see, it is a pretty nice looking game so far. The loading screen's got nice pictures and stuff. When the game launched, the loading screens were really dull. I have actually been a subscriber to this game. Launch, I pre-ordered it. Right, so we'll go ahead and talk to Captain Taggart here. And so yes, he wants us to beam over to the USS Kittimer. First we've got to hail it, you know, ask him what's going on and stuff, and we'll get a response from the EMH program.
This is the emergency medical
who
program.
Unfortunately is nothing like the EMH we all know and love from Voyager. Alright, we will take the turbo lift to the transporter room. There we shall beam over to the USS Kittimer and assist with repelling the Borg. Yes. One thing I don't like about the game is this. The hallways and the buildings are always extremely oversized. Sure, you can make really tall characters, but none of them go tall enough to actually hit the roof of this building, which I think is just completely ridiculous. Alright, we shall roll backwards, and we will beam to the Gittimer. We get a little cinematic for beaming over. And wait for that to finish loading, and we arrive on the Gittimer. More cinematics. As you can see, this is a top quality MMO, designed to be top quality and everything. Alright, and we will go talk to the EMH program. And last, blah blah blah. Alright, you scan one of the crew members. A lot of the game's missions have these parts where you just sort of interact. Some missions in the game are actually like puzzles. You got to interact and do different things to get it right. Some of them can be quite frustrating, and some of them are actually really good. Alright, we will run through here, and we will go talk to Lieutenant Thalos in auxiliary control. Alright, Denson can fix his computers and deal with the Borg too. I don't know why the Borg are acting this way. Some are vicious and others just stand there. Alright, we will scan the Borg patterns. And then once the objectives update, alright, go through and use the consoles next to the hull breach through the door behind me. Alright, so we use the console. And alright, we just beamed a bunch of Borg out there. Not sure why, but we did. Good job taking account of main engineering. Alright, I need to go to main engineering. So yes, the game looks very nice. The ground missions are, so they're a bit repetitive, but yes, like I was saying before, there's the addition of puzzle type things once you get up to the higher ones. And the combat's pretty good. When you're on ground combat, if you press B, well that's what my button's assigned to anyway, you will go into combat mode sort of thing. Well, it's like action controls. It switches the control scheme over and makes it more like a third-person shooter. The weapons still handle like an MMO though, you know. Once you shoot, they will only hit that one spot, sort of thing. And if you shoot at an enemy before they go behind an object, you know, you'll hit them like a normal MMO. Like if I leave it here, I can go and either press the buttons, or I can, you know, press 1, my main phaser blast, and stuff like that. And take a turbo lift to deck 3, spin around this corner, and yeah. Well, I was a bit surprised the Borg don't adapt and they're not really working like a hive mind on this mission. But I suppose, you know, this is just a tutorial. We will go through here, get main engineering. The mission design is pretty good. Varied, but what you're doing gets rather repetitive. I might do a video after this of the actual out of tutorial gameplay, because tutorial takes quite a while and I don't plan to continue it on much further after the tutorial. So as you can see, the damage is coming up like an MMO and everything. If you've played Champions Online, there's a lot of the stuff will remind you of Champions Online, same developer, Cryptic Studios. Alright, so we'll go through here and we'll assist our fellow Starfleet officers killing these drones. You do have a more powerful attack, a secondary on every weapon. Every weapon's secondary is different. Some are more concentrated attacks, some are wide burst attacks, and yeah, there's just a lot of variation in the weapons, which it detracts from it being authentic to Star Trek, but you need that sort of stuff for an MMO. So we're going to defend main engineering for 30 seconds. Won't be that hard because it is just a tutorial. A lot of the weapons, they look, sound and feel authentic. The art designers in the game have done a very good job of they've updated all the designs and styles so that it seems much newer. It'd be like what we perceive as the future, without moving away from the Star Trek art design, tech design and whatnot. Because the last Star Trek movie, or the last sort of futuristic, the Star Trek 2009 is based in the original series, and this is based after the events of, I think it was Star Trek Nemesis. So, yeah, this is roughly 100 years or so after Star Trek Nemesis, and obviously that movie was made in the 90s, and so a lot of the stuff isn't what we'd see as being the future. So the art designers in this game have done a very good job at taking what they saw in that movie and making it more of what we'd think would be the future. And I've gone in the completely wrong direction. Got too occupied with my talking. Alright. We'll go talk to this guy over here. Alright, thanks for your help, Ensign. Unfortunately the Borg have hit your ship too, we need to get you back there. Alright, this is where the space part of the tutorial should start. So, we shall go here. We'll head to the transporter room. Over here. Alright, Vega Colony need your help and sound like they're having a worse time than the Borg with we are. Alright, so effectively the ship has been killed, unfortunately, by the Borg, which is a great plot thing because you were the commander, so now you take control of the ship. So you just got to talk to these guys that's giving you sort of a brief on what the different types of bridge officers do. So you've got your tactical bridge officer, you've got your engineering bridge officer, and you've got your science bridge officer, much like your own player classes. So we'll grab ourselves a tactical officer from this mission. You can change your officers' uniforms, you can rename them, and stuff like that. Alright, so we need to use the transporter pad, so we will beam back to our ship. Watch cutscene, and load. The game fully installed is between 12 and 14 gigabytes, which is a fairly reasonable size for an MMO of this quality. As you can see, the graphics are very nice. Unfortunately, the space isn't exactly what I was thinking. If you're looking for an open world space role-playing game, much like EVE Online, then Star Trek Online is not really the place for you to come. It's free, so I recommend you check it out. But if you're looking for a game where you fly around, explore, mine, trade, and all that sort of stuff, Star Trek Online is not that game. Star Trek is more a combat centric MMO, just based in the Star Trek universe, which I think was the main disappointment with the game for me. I've only really come back to it this year because of the free-to-play. I wanted to, get ahead of my friends, and also because I wanted to make the video. So we'll transport the survivors into here. Alright, the survivors are on board. Alright. The guy's talking to us. Alright, so we need to go to the USS Renown and commence repair and resupply. Alright. So we need to warp to another sector. Like I said, this isn't completely free roaming, it's all instance based. So what you're seeing here, this really amazing looking space scenario, is actually just one small room. If I bring up the map here, as you can see, it's just one small room. It's not a big world, unfortunately. Alright. So, I don't know why we came here, but we get to warp somewhere else now. Alright, we'll go through here. And all your weapons have firing arcs in the game. So if I just hover over the weapon, see, it shows you that weapon's firing arc. With the forward and rear normal phaser arrays, you can, if you go side on to attack an enemy, you can hit with both your phaser beams, which does much better damage than just one. Obviously, double the damage. Right, so we're going to go over here after his full impulse, and we will help these guys. So now we've got a target. We'll target that one there. Right, so that's that. We've helped him. Destroy damaged probes. I need to destroy another one. Alright, so I'll head over here. And I can't use full impulse because I'm on red alert. Alright, now the red alert's gone down, we can go on full impulse. So we will head over here. Luckily there's Borg cubes in the distance, aren't a problem. Otherwise that would be a very big problem. Alright, I have good news and bad news. Warp to the active Borg ships and destroy 4 probes. More probe destroying. Alright, walk over here. Come out here. And alright, so we'll go over here. Ship combat is the game is splits half the combat in ship-based combat and ground-based combat. The ships in the game aren't sort of, oh well, you know, this ship is better, so it'll be harder to kill. The ships are more, well, this ship is a higher level than yours. It may be a lower class, but it's higher level, so therefore it will be able to beat your ship. But getting new ships will give you a bit more advantage because you can't upgrade the hull on your ship. You can only get certain buffs, debuffs, different consoles which change stats of your ship. You can't upgrade the hull or anything. That said though, you can customize the look of your ship, and the customization is quite good. Basically for every rank up, for every rank up, not level up, rank up. The ranking system works as in it's, so you've got, you start off as an ensign, then you go lieutenant commander, then you go commander, then you go captain, then you go, I think there's 2 or 3 ranks of admiral, and within all those ranks there are 10 levels. Every time you go up 1 rank, you get a new few ships you can get. Now there's different ships. There's escorts, which are low health, fast moving attack ships. You got your science ships, which are like your healers, buffs, debuffs, and you've got your cruisers, which are your tanks. Each time you level up, you get a selection of 3. You can only choose 1. The rest you have to buy with. Now it's dilithium, which can either be gained through lots of long, slow, boring missions, or you can buy it with cryptic points, which cost real money. Alright, so drop the commander Kelly over here. Basically, for every, say if I ranked up to a captain and I got the cruiser, I have 3 different variations of cruiser, and I can customize each part of the ship through all those 3 variations. I'll show you that a bit later. As you can see here, I am on the I'm on a ground mission, and I have this person following me. She's one of my officers and a part of my away team, which is basically the people you take down onto a planet with you. So we just got weapons and a kit. Kits will improve certain things, like on ground missions. If you have say a science kit, buffs and stuff will work better. If you have a tactical kit, attacks will work better and whatnot. Alright, so we're going to switch our weapon and we'll switch to combat mode. Now we have a phaser sniper rifle, and we have to go around and rescue a few of these colonists. So we'll just do that. And as you can see, even though this is, I'm currently playing it in a single player instance, seeing it as a tutorial, I can't actually drag a party down here, but you would be able to drag a team, which is basically this game's party, and you will be able to do missions with your party, obviously. And instead of guilds, this game has fleets, and you get your fleet commanders, and you can get fleet space stations. I don't know if the fleet space stations appear in actual space. I doubt they would though, because it's all instance based and stuff. So just got to rescue this one more colonist over here. And Borg aren't meant to have weapons. I'm sorry to say, game, but Alright, we need to go over here and we need to shut down this Borg device. So we'll go sprint over here. In combat you've got your sprinting. As you can see before, I was rolling, and you've got jumping, which just jump if you feel like it. So you can see this weapon also has a secondary attack, which charges up and it does a more higher powered shot. but it lowers my mobility while I am charging that shot, unfortunately. So destroy these, kill these guys. And see, my officer has an ability, and that ability is to throw that grenade that she has. Your officers will automatically, where you can tell them to do things. If there is, it'd be much appreciated if somebody told me, because I'm a bit stuck on one of the missions on my main captain. So yes, we'll just go through here, kill these Borg turrets. Here, kill him, kill her. Lower the force field, and kill these guys once they decide to wake up. Now they've decided to wake up, we'll kill them. Alright, so we'll shut down the array here. Alright, now we can return to our ship. Beam up. Every time you beam, you have your small little cutscene. And more loading screens. Alright, got an incoming message from Admiral Quinn. All available ships, go to here. There is a Borg cube, which we need to destroy. Which, if you've watched Star Trek, you will know they are rather dangerous ships. Alright. Now we're here. Head to any beacon, meet up with a battle group. Alright, there's one just up here, so we'll full impulse. I will just change this to that, because I like that better. You've got your power distribution. You can change how the power is distributed to all your systems and whatnot. You know, engines will make you go faster, shields will make your shields better, and weapons will make your weapons better, obviously. You can get buffs for auxiliary. You can get buffs for shields and stuff, which, you know, recharge them faster. And you can get auxiliary batteries, which put more power into your auxiliary, which means you can boost more systems without detracting power from other systems. So every time you move power between systems, see, it modifies all the other systems along with it. So I just set that back out to balance. And I need to come around so I can use the torpedo. Each ship has a, if you played any Star Trek game, each ship has a shield, a circle around for all their shields, so they've got quadrants for their shields. Alright, so we'll come around, and now we've weakened the shields with phaser fire. We'll turn high yield torpedo on, which is my tactical officer's ability, which buffs my torpedoes, which, you know, just buffs. Alright, so now we will attack this damaged cube. So her ability is still recharging, so we'll just fire a torpedo off. And we will sit here until it dies. Let's loot these items here. We'll go side on so both phaser arrays can fire. Camp side on, and we'll direct power to this side of the shield because that's where he'll be hitting us the most. Alright, I'll wait for high yield torpedo to come back, and then I will fire another high yield torpedo at him. As you can see, my crew is getting hit. The more crew you have, the better your ship can operate. The more you get hit, the less crew you have. So, you know. Alright, we'll slow down a bit, and high yield torpedo, speed up, go back around, power 3 shields, and start firing phaser arrays again. And he'll be dead soon. There you go. And we better back away because the explosion will damage the ship. Yep, as you can see, the explosion took out most of our back shields. We'll just skill up a bit. Starship weapons training. And I used them all, so I'll take 2 away from that, I'll put them in that, I'll accept that, and we'll close that out. Incoming message, good work out there, tell me you've thought about command. We'll take the items, and we will head to Earth Starbase. Earth Space Dock. Alright, warp away. And we will be arriving at Earth Space Dock now. That's another player's ship there. You can see. Alright, continue.
Excellent work. I will
Excellent work. I'll return to my duties now. Alright, so we will full impulse in. If we get close enough, the ship will dock by bumping into the station, or if we just want to be cheap, we can just click dock here. Alright, so Earth Space Dock loading. This is sort of the Federation's central hub, social hub. You can buy everything here, sell everything, you know, exchange shipyards and whatnot. Now I've got this little cutscene telling us where the Admiral is. So we've got to take a left, then we've got to take a right, then we've got to take a left, and then we've got to go through 2 doors. So we go right, then we take a left, then we go down here, then we go through the 2 doors, like pros, don't even need to open. Alright. Now, if you didn't notice, this guy sitting in the corner here is our good friend Q. I know he doesn't look anything like Q, but, well, he is Q. So now we'll talk to Q. Are you really as powerful as you say you are? And now I'm a floating thing. And talk to Q again. Really, Q? And he will change us back. Right, so head to the Admiral's office. We'll talk to the Admiral. He'll give us a pat on the back, and then I will go and take a look at the ship customization. I'm going to choose a reward. We'll go for an engineering reward.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And there's our friend Leonard Nimoy congratulating us. Alright, so we will head out here, and we'll head round to the shipyard. Around the corner here. Alright, so we'll go down to the shipyard. And there's a nice big Galaxy class floating up there. So I'll show you all the different ship selections, and I accidentally keep rolling. And yes, no, go away, Quinn. Get a new starship. Browse selection. These are all the different ships. A lot of them are Cryptic points, so that's real money. That's like a cash shop. So yes, you've got all your different ships and stuff. So say if we just grab a look at the Galaxy class, there's all different models of the Galaxy class, and you can take different bits off every different model and customize it so that it's your own sort of design, which is really cool, which I will demonstrate up round here. Customize your ship. Alright, so as you can see, we've got this Miranda class. So you can go Centaur, Miranda, and Shika. So they're all the different classes. You've got all your different interiors. There's the standard ones. You can choose different colors for the standard ones, but the rest you have to buy with Cryptic points. And what's this? This expensive? Oh, Constitution. Alright, so you can change the windows on your ship, you can change the colors, and you can change the material. You can choose all different parts. So say we want a Miranda saucer, Centaur nacelles, Centaur, and there. Look what we've just created. What an epic beast of a ship. Alright. So the first customization is free. For all the other ones you have to pay for them. So we will get that, and we will beam the hell out of this place. So beam back up to our ship, and wait for that to load, and we will come out at Earth Space Dock in the Sol system. So there, flying around in our pro ship, and we will warp to sector space. This is so sector space is basically where you choose what planet you want to go to, sort of thing. Like I said before, it's not a big free open world like a lot of people may have thought it would be. Unfortunately, it is not. You can disable astrometrics if you want to make it feel a lot better, but you
The
know.
hope was that this alliance
So
would last
you
forever.
sort of just fly around. You can trade with cargo ships, bump into
The
people,
Klingons
do
have chosen
missions.
war.
There's
Federation is
enemies
doing its
roaming
utmost to
around and
protect
whatnot,
its borders
and
the
you can
millions
travel
of
to the
innocents who
different
call
sectors. So this
space
is the Sirius
home.
sector block, which
I
has got
fear that
planets
this
like
conflict
Vulcan,
may be
and you
unendurable.
know, the Wolf 359 system over there, and then you've got Alpha Centauri just up over there, which borders on the Romulan system, and you've got the Klingons down the other end. So the Federation sort of squished in between. So yes, that is my look at the Star Trek Online beta. I might do a few more gameplay videos later. No promises. So yes, I've gotten my new computer, which will run things a lot better now, and so expect more high quality videos. And I have a new gaming community, Hawker Gaming. We haven't gotten any videos uploaded yet, but we plan to. We have a Mumble channel, so I will post the IP and port in the video description. You can come join us, have a chat and whatnot. So yeah, we hope to see you on that. And yes, this is random signing off. If I can find the F9 button. It's too dark in here. There we go.
Oh, they can't up the rounds themselves.